Hello.
Hi, Rebecca, it's Beatrice.
Hi, Beatrice. It's Rebecca. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm kind of missing bags at the moment.
Oh, that's interesting that you should say that because I've been more and more thinking, shall I just give up and just put my bag away? Because it's hanging with my jackets, but I have used it.
Ah,
I might not have used it at all, or maybe once in the last year.
I know I've barely used any bags, and I like bags.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been using totes for everything, but they're not ideal.
They're not ideal, but it somehow seems too formal at the moment to have your proper bag.
Hmm.
That's me
Yeah.
thinking about bags.
I did actually see an ad recently, which also made me think about bags. So maybe there is something in the air.
What was it, an advert for a bag you liked?
Yeah, I think a long time ago we spoke about the early history of Coach, and I think wasn't it
Oh,
one?
yes.
Yeah, and it was one of. I mean, yeah, it was one of their sort of iconic bags, and then I had a
Oh,
bit of a quest to find an original, old one for a while, which I then never
yes.
bought. But so yeah, it brought it all back, and yeah,
You were reliving the glory days of
yeah,
carrying bags.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a weird thing, really.
it
But
is.
yes, that's what I was thinking about the other day. How about you? Did you ever get your leg warmers?
I did get my leg warmers. There are three of them. One is
Mm.
very nice. The other two are very pink,
Oh la la.
which I knew they were going to be. So I haven't worn them yet. But I've got them nearby so I can look at them. So I can get
Yeah,
used to them. I get used to
yeah, I
them.
know you like to acclimatize it
Yeah,
like an 18th century lady. You
yeah,
have to
mm,
let it settle for a while and
yeah.
then.
So they're in their settling phase.
I'm interested how you're going to wear them. What will you wear them with, or is that still to be decided?
Well, it's all a bit complicated. I have this dress, which is for a while I was sort of quite into. It's almost like stonewashed denim.
Ah,
So I have this dress, but the dress is very big. I bought it too big. So I yesterday, in preparation for wearing the leg warmers because they're meant to go together. It's so the full 80s. I'm doing the full 80s
oh
thing.
wow.
So I washed the dress very very hot in the hope it would shrink. So it's a major operation. It's one outfit, that I'm trying to put together,
Wow.
and I think it might have worked a bit. I haven't tried it on yet, so I'm working on it. I'm
You're
working on it.
building up
I'm
to
building
it.
up. I'm building up. Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. And will you
Hmm.
do full 80s makeup too?
That would be really good. I should really. I should get out some blusher and do the cheekbone, 80s
Yeah.
cheekbone. Yeah.
I was talking to someone about how in the 80s everything seemed to be frosted. And even though you get every kind of shimmer now, you don't get that frosting that you did in 80s lipsticks.
Yeah,
I can remember when I was at school
that's
in
true.
the 80s, there was this frosted lipstick that I had. And
Yeah, and the
it was kind of
eyeshadows.
silvery.
Yeah,
Because
that's
now the
true.
shimmers are usually more golden, rose golden,
Yes.
those days. It was a particular kind of formula, clearly distinct to the decade, I think.
Yeah, I think we used it always like mother of pearl, we used to call it when it had this. Even if it
Oh,
wasn't the mother of pearl color, I think we said it had that sort of
yeah.
sheen. Yeah,
Yeah, because it was a weird quality.
that's true. Definitely true. I didn't really
So,
wear that much on my lips, so it was mainly my eyes I was concentrating on, I think, if
well,
I
as long as you
remember.
had some frosting somewhere.
Yeah, I probably had some eyeshadow that was frosted, some hideous eyeshadow. And I always had really, really light makeup. I think I told you before, I used to buy clown makeup and mix it with actual foundation.
No?
Yep, yep, because
Are
I,
you serious?
I am
Where did you
serious.
even get? Well, how did you think of that, and why did you think of that?
Well, I was very pale, and at that point, there wasn't a wide range of foundation, and also you were meant to be tanned. So, that didn't really work for me. And because I come from a place where the carnival is a big thing,
Oh,
you can get carnival makeup pretty much all year round. So I used to
And
buy.
is it like, this is fascinating. So I need to know more about the carnival makeup, then I need to know about the process leading to the clown. So is there like a specific shop you go to for carnival, or is it in the pharmacy?
I think
Or
it's
where?
it's at this amazing department store that I mentioned before.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
quite sure you could get it. I can't actually remember, but that's where I would have got everything. I'm quite sure they would have had it either as part of their very big beauty section, or maybe in a separate bit, where you also could get, because there was a haberdashery shop and I'm quite sure they also had carnival outfits, and maybe they had as a sideline. If I remember correctly, it came in a tube, and I don't know whether I think it's called pseudo cream or something. It's some sort of zinc cream that you can buy. It's sort of really thick, and it was a bit like that. It really was grease paint. I think it was greasy,
Right. Wow.
and I don't think it was particularly good for your skin.
No, I'm guessing no.
No, I don't think it
And
was.
and so you mix that with with normal foundation.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, also very pale, as you know, and it's only fairly recently that I've been able to get foundations that actually match.
I know it was bad.
But I don't think I definitely never ventured into clown makeup.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have it easily, to hand.
No, I mean, Leoncy was not a big. Well, they had the yearly carnival, but it wasn't that kind of carnival. So with the carnival, I now need to know about first of all, there's just so many questions, Beatrice. It's okay. First of all, how would you rate the effect of mixing clown and regular foundation?
Well, I think that's more possibly something one should ask my mother, my long-suffering mother, who did tell me, later on, that she sometimes was very embarrassed walking down the street with me. Because particularly when I went to the face, when I was wearing like 20s, 30s hats all the time. But I don't think it was great, but I liked it. I think I was also quite into. I think I was made up quite a lot, which is so weird because
You're not a
no,
makeup
normally
person,
not. But I think that was when I was maybe 15, 16, something like that, 14, that sort of age, and I probably would have put quite a bit of powder on top because I liked the sort of matte look.
And did you do like full on Theda Bara eyes as well?
No, I didn't. I think I used, mascara and probably eyeshadow. Oh, cool. I think that was the thing. I would have used that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did it blend well? Did you have a distinct line where the
I don't
makeup
think
ended,
so.
or
I
you
don't think
blended?
so. I blended. I think that was fine as far as I remember. There were no
And
issues
were
with
you
that.
using blusher?
No, I probably
just
looked like a
matte white.
ghost. Yeah, I probably looked like a
With black
ghost.
coal
Yes.
and no lip.
No lip.
Is there photographic evidence?
I think thankfully not. I do have.
I just think about it in my head.
Yeah, I remember having quite a few of these. Lip gloss were so sticky at that time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, with ghastly.
Like a clear.
Yeah, with ghastly. Not smells, but tastes. Like strong.
Yes.
Strong fake strawberry taste or something in a roll-on. I think that's what I would have had.
And then you'd be wearing your 20s, 30s hat.
Yeah.
And what else would you be wearing?
I think the 20s, 30s hat was probably a slightly later phase when I've gone off the clown makeup. At that point, I would have had layered hair, and I would use, I think I mentioned before, a big can of hairspray. So
Yes.
Bananarama, that was my.
Oh, Bananarama.
That was
good
my aim.
reference point.
Yeah, that was my aim.
Good reference point.
So sometimes I had
Okay.
scarf
This is
in my hair.
fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk about it for hours, but maybe not now.
I want a bit more information. So the other information I would like is, did you? Yeah, no. The other thing is, how often did the carnival happen, and were clowns the most prominent component?
No, so the carnival happened once a year before Ash Wednesday, and it was, I think I mentioned before, you would go as a disguise that you would not use now these days.
I see, yes.
So Princess is a harmless one I can mention. So Princess was
Yes.
quite a big one, but there were others that I shall not mention at this point.
No, no,
And
no.
I did go as a clown once, and there are pictures, but God knows where they are. And I did my
So
own
was that...
makeup. Did proper clown
Wow.
makeup on
So
my
does
own.
that predate you then integrating it into your own?
Possibly. I think you're having a point there. I think that might have been when I discovered that you had.
Because to me that's quite it, because it is quite a leap. So I'm interested that could have been what
Yeah,
that was like your gateway
that
drug
might have been my
that
gateway.
got you into full-on clown makeup. And for your clown makeup, did you? Because aren't they all like stood on eggs, or is that a myth?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Like, because isn't each clown, professional clowns,
Yeah.
not going to the carnival clown,
Yeah.
aren't they meant to have distinct makeup? And aren't there eggs that are each painted? Or is that a myth?
Oh, I don't know about the eggs, but I can imagine that, that your makeup is quite a big thing. I can't exactly remember what I had, but I have a feeling I had sort of black spikes going up and down from my eyes.
Wow.
And there was something going on around my mouth. Maybe it was only around my mouth that was white. A bit like Bart Simpson, I guess. Maybe that. Yeah, I can't remember. I will see whether I can get hold of that photo. There are definitely one or two photos that were done. I went to a birthday party like that. That was the and I have a weird feeling I was the only person who was dressed up. So there's something odd was going on
Oh
there.
no! This could be some...
Deep traumatic thing that happened.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to
Oh,
think about that a
wow.
bit more. Well, if I find the image, there are other people in one of the images, I'm quite sure, around the birthday table with a cake, so it would show whether anyone else was dressed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I have to also tell you, I Googled while I was, digesting all of this information, and I found an article about the Clowns Gallery, a museum based at Trinity Church in London's East End, popularly known as the Clowns Church. And there's a window memorialising Joseph Grimaldi.
Yeah.
And there's also eggs with the registered makeup.
Oh, that's incredible. I must look that up. You know,
Oh
we
my
have a
goodness.
Grimaldi costume at the Museum of London.
No.
We do. Yeah.
Please tell me about it.
Well, it's what he wore. It's a sort of off-white. It's a bit it's like a brushed cotton maybe, and it's got more bloomer type trousers, and then more like a bodice or what is it called? Not when men wear a bodice in the 16th century. It's not called a bodice.
doublet?
A doublet. It's like a bit more like a doublet, and it's got this I think if I remember correctly, I can send you a picture. It's got the zigzag braid in several shades of red, and then some sort of decoration, and it's quite padded, I think, the doublet.
Wow.
It's on our website. It's amazing. It's it's a really, really great outfit.
Wow. And when is it from?
I think 18. Oh, I might get that wrong. 40s, maybe a bit later. I might.
Amazing.
Yeah, can't exactly
I mean, it
remember his
says
dates.
that they've started in 1946 was when they started doing the egg registration.
Ah,
of
okay.
faces.
So they wouldn't have had it for him.
No, although there seems to be a place in Somerset that has some on display, and it has a Grimaldi face, but maybe...
Well, I guess that must have been post. I can
Yeah.
never say that word.
Posthumous.
Yeah. Actually, oh no, he died in 1837. So our outfit
So it's even earlier.
would be earlier. Yeah.
I mean, I find clowns quite scary, as
Me
does
too.
P. Diddy and many other people.
Me too.
So why did you dress as one?
Maybe at that point I didn't find them scary, and I think I can imagine that the challenge of doing the makeup, I would have liked that.
Yes, I can see that could be interesting.
And it involved stripy socks.
Oh, well,
You know,
I can see that's luring you
see?
in.
So there's quite a few, and I think a stripy shirt as well, red and white stripes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and a bowler hat. I think I'm not sure where all this came from.
This was quite elaborate. Did you
Yeah.
have a wig?
No, I don't think so. I think I just pulled all my hair back.
Wow.
I'm amazed I remember this because it's a long time ago.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled and like this is a whole new Beatrice for me.
Yeah, the clown Beatrice.
Yes, you're so deep and multifaceted.
I need, maybe if I find a picture, I can submit it to the egg people.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
That, I mean, imagine. But then won't you have to have your clown name as well? Or
Oh,
can you just
true.
be
Yeah, I don't think I came up with a name.
Oh, actually, these just seem to... The ones that are on the site I'm looking at just have the person's name, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
in most
that sounds
cases,
promising.
so it can just be your own name. You
That
don't have
sounds
to think of
very
another.
promising.
And do you think you'd be a sad clown or a happy clown?
A sad clown, I think.
Oh, that's so melancholy already, just you saying.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think you'd ever go back to clowning?
I do quite like the costumes, particularly that particular clown. Oh, I should really know what they're called. You know, they have
Like Pyrrha.
yeah, they're called something else, but I've forgotten now. They're often with lots of spangles, and I love those outfits. But like you, I find clowns a bit scary, but also a bit sad. Yeah.
Well, I don't really like anything that's enforced humour.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of too much for me.
Yeah.
The everything together.
Yeah, and sort
The
of
makeup, the everything.
slapsticky stuff I don't really not like.
But I feel you'd be a more subtle clown, although your makeup obviously wouldn't be subtle because that's not really what it is.
No.
This is a whole new thing, and this could become a new hobby.
It could become a new hobby, but I think it was a phase, and
It was a phase. You've done that now.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Okay. We should probably go to this church sometime.
Yeah, we should when we can. Yeah,
Do
that
you know
sounds
it,
really
Trinity
good. No,
Church?
no, I don't think I do.
You know, we should probably just, in homage to this conversation and to your 15-year-old self.
And to Grimaldi.
And to Grimaldi. There is a Joseph Grimaldi Park just near where the court hold is at the moment.
Oh, really?
So we can do a tour of Grimaldi
And
sites.
I think the Grimaldi fans is not the right word. I think they meet every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some sort of meetup, but I don't quite know. I don't know more about it.
Because I know they're completely separate things, but for some reason in my head, Grimaldi and Pearly Kings somehow come together. But I know they're not together, but they do for me fit together somehow.
Maybe because, I don't know. Yeah, here it says they come together the first Sunday in February, so that's quite soon.
Soon?
At Holy Trinity Church in Hackney since the 40s, and it attracts hundreds of clown performers from all over the world who attend the service in full clown costume.
Oh, imagine, Beatrice.
Yeah, we need to see whether there's visual evidence of this happening.
I know, I was just going to say, I wonder how long they've been doing it, and imagine the documentary photographs of
Since
that.
the
We need to
40s,
see that.
apparently, it's been done.
Since the 40s. That's since the eggs. I wonder what happened in just after the war that they thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think I read, I mean, I'm not reading properly, obviously, because I'm talking to you, but it seems like 46 and the 40s are the key moment.
Yeah, he died. When did he die? Maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it took a few years to get an anniversary. He died in 1937.
Oh, so not long before the war.
Yeah, well, 1837. Yeah.
So that was quite a long one.
Yeah. He had an amazing makeup.
I know. I was probably going to say something stupid like, "Wow, he lived a long time." And you'd already told me that, so I beg
It's
a bit of a
okay.
goldfish.
It's
Okay, I'm just overexcited with all of this new information. Yes, 1837. Oh my goodness. I found a picture as well of Stan Bolt who is apparently regarded as the father of clown painting, and he's sitting with a whole tray of eggs and painting another one
Wow.
with clown makeup.
That egg thing was new to me. I didn't know about that.
I mean, I wonder if they still do that. Do you think?
I have
I
no
wonder
idea.
how in demand clowns are.
Oh, I think they're very in demand.
But is that just with you?
No, I think on the continent, circus is quite a big thing
Ah.
still. You know, they're in Switzerland. There was this exhibition. I did some translation with a friend for the catalogue. There was an exhibition about circus in Switzerland
Right.
like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and the big company there, they're still going strong. I mean, they obviously have changed some things. Knie, they're called.
Right.
KNIE. And they're still going very strong. I think
They're
that in
still-
Switzerland they have their base, and then they still travel normally when they can. And they have a costume collection.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And does it all come out from? He's not called Piero Puccinello.
From Commedia dell'arte,
Yes.
possibly. Yeah, possibly. I should know that from translating the text, because there was definitely a section about the evolution of the clown. I think ultimately that's where it comes from, I'm quite sure.
And did they have clowns in music hall?
I'm not sure. I think they had people with interesting makeup, but I'm not sure about clowns. I'm just trying, because again at the museum we have quite a lot of carte de visite of musical performers.
Right.
And not that I've looked at all of them or am in
No.
any way especially knowledgeable, but I don't think clowns, but I might be wrong.
Because their costumes. I mean, obviously that Watteau painting of.
Oh yeah,
of
they're
is one of the most
beautiful.
beautiful
Yeah.
paintings in the universe,
Yeah.
and so divine, but is very minimal. But then you can see that that's still a kind of basis for at least some clown costumes with the floppy ruff.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking for a musical clown. There
'Cause I
might
wonder
have
if
been
it's-
the odd one, but I don't
So I
think.
wonder if it's more end of the pier entertainments. Do you think seaside? I'm just wondering in this country where clowns
But
were. Was it
but you
just the
did have circus here, and there you had the
Yes.
Alhambra
Okay.
in London, which
Yes.
was like a sort of permanent base. But you are right. I don't think it was ever as big here as
No,
it
it doesn't
was.
sound like it at all.
As it was in the US. I think it was a really big thing, and definitely, I mean, I come from a small town where obviously everything was happening. You know, we had the department store, we had the clown makeup,
Yes.
everything was going on there. But we had a circus coming every year, and it was small. It was really small tent,
Yeah.
but with horses and God knows what. I only went once. I like circus as a concept. I'm not so sure I like going,
Well,
but
yes. I mean, we've a number of times discussed that we want to do an exhibition of circus, even though neither of us actually wants to go to a circus.
yeah, that's true. I mean, there is. I don't know. Have you ever looked at the National Fairground and Circus Archive website?
No.
It's amazing. It's at University of Sheffield, and they've got a lot online. And
Say that again. National.
the
I'm
national
typing.
the National Fairground and Circus Archive. It's really worth having a look.
And what's the Burt Lancaster film with where he's a circus
I
performer?
know, and with Gina Lollobrigida, isn't it?
Yes.
And Tony Curtis. I keep meaning to watch that again. Maybe that's something we need to do as well. Trapeze. Such a good name for a film. Trapeze.
Such a good name.
Yeah. No,
Oh
we
my
need to watch
goodness!
that.
I'm just on this site.
Yeah, it's very good.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, this is a whole new diversion, isn't it?
It is.
That we had not anticipated at all.
No, I just my throwaway remark.
My obsession with your throwaway. I feel we have to end now because I need to go and inspect this site very, very closely.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Beatrice. You are a cornucopia of wonder.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, I'll speak to you
Speak
soon.
to you next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.